I have shoulder coverings, but you can see my shoulders. It's brilliant.
Where did I leave you to?
Just because you can seize it doesn't mean you can hit it.
Oh, you're not in the game yet. You must have been commenting on your loading screen. Your character screen. Okay.
Yeah, there was an update that I hadn't done, apparently.
Yep. Same. It just came in this week. It probably has to do with the summer event, I'm guessing.
It was that, but also
There you are.
like bug fixes and ability fixes.
Oh, okay. Hotfix type stuff.
Hotfix, please.
Yeah. I see what you mean about the shoulder there, by the way.
Right? I need to design
so
armor that does this, because that's a hell of a look.
So Snow said she was going to mention to you about the summer event thingy last night. Did you guys talk about that at all?
She mentioned it exactly before I jumped over to this chat.
Oh, okay. So we're just trying to figure out if we want to do it or not.
I mean,
Snow says that it is incredibly silly.
it is a goofy over the top like story. You get
like Power Rangers style, eh?
Yeah, basically like think really goofy American Power Rangers.
So Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, cool. Yeah, I'm good with doing this. I have no qualms.
I skip a lot of the events, but this one sounds silly enough that maybe it's worth checking out. And we get what you were saying? I'm sorry.
There is no fighting for the event, so there's that. But and the jumping puzzle there is completely and totally optional. Like, you don't really get anything from it. It's just kind of a, oh hey, I got to the top or whatever, sort of. Not
It's
really
not
like, oh hey, you get a thing from it. Huh?
Not
where do we go?
me. I will jumping puzzle, damn it. You can't stop me.
Jumping puzzle plus bombs that will knock you off the jumping puzzle. This year they added it to the tower as well. Going up the tower. So
I wonder.
okay.
I was just googling it, and it said rise from the flames like the phoenix or something like that for the Moonfire Fair.
Yep.
Did they call it that last year too? Did they make a Phoenix reference last year?
No. Last year, I think we got a dance.
Because that really makes me wonder if they're doing this because Final Fantasy 16 came out recently. Because there's a lot of stuff going on with Phoenix in that game, so they're probably referencing it because of that. But yeah, okay. Where do we go to do this?
Limsa to start.
Limsa? Okay. Limsa.
Limsa.
And then whereabouts specifically? The usual event spot?
Af Castle, yeah.
Usual event spot. Yeah, okay.
Whee! And then it will make us go to Costa del Sol.
Pudding Wind River. Spelled wrong.
We
Surly
have
Panther.
flying, so we can literally just like fly over the water or swim. Either way. Yesterday it was cluttered.
Flying is a good view. Oh, sorry. There's a Rogadin character here named Taciturn Cliff, and over there somebody named Global Warming. Silly. All right.
Buggy Pepper has a cute sort of basic outfit. I'm here for it.
Yeah, look very slumming it with civilians on the day off, kind of a look.
Very casual.
Yeah. Take the day off from adventuring. Oh, there's my free company invite, of course. Although for some reason Snowcat seems to get them more often than I do. There's been a lot of days where Snow's been hit by free company invites that I don't get. But I didn't luck out this time.
I get them on like all of my characters. It's like either they're random or they'll send a tell, and it's like, okay, someone's playing the game. You randomly message them after not like even saying hi or whatever, and expecting them to just join.
Yeah.
Really?
And I've said it before, but I don't get why they do that, because I personally would not want somebody to join my free company if they're just a total stranger I know nothing about, and they have no reason to join me, but they do anyway. It just feels weird and desperate. Right, let's talk to this little onion boy. Or girl. I can't tell with Lalafell.
Dude. That is...
Sometimes I can tell, but it's hard.
That is male. Only males have the hairstyle.
Okay. Allergic to sunshine? Hey, this quest is about me.
Thicky Minaj, eh?
Thicky Minaj. They spelled Thicky wrong, but other than that, good joke.
Heard of everything if that is... Okay,
Thicky Minaj. I'm here for it.
Squat monkey.
I believe that is a VR female.
Looks like it.
I think so, yes. Okay. I would have absolutely died laughing had it been a bunny boy.
That would have been even better. Alright, Nimble Warrior, of course. Sunshine Savior.
Us.
Alright. When everybody's got it, somebody teleport us to Costa del Sol, please.
I getcha.
Okay.
Mew.
I like the music. Okay, now just the usual Costa music, but the music at the event area was kind of neat.
Oh.
I'm just gonna let the free company invite time out. It's not even worth the effort it takes for me to click on decline.
There you are. Hi.
Ah!
Let me...
That person has a flying alligator, what the fuck?
That you get from, the, like, island thing.
Oh, the sanctuary, you mean?
And then we fly over this way. Yeah.
Hey, Dan.
Then we fly over this way.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Neom.
Ah, yes, party on Bloodshore. Sounds like a great place for a party.
Whee!
It really does, though.
Jaded Faded?
A party on Bloodshore.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your name does not mean things. Ah, hey, look at it's Manderville Man. Check out Manderville Man.
I'm stuck in talking, but I will take your word for it.
Afterwards, then. He seems to be AFK, so he'll be there for a little while.
Oh, okay. Unless it decides to put me in cutscene.
Jesus. Did somebody have to?
What?
They could have just not. This was a thing that could have just not happened.
Could it? Could it though?
Yes.
Hold on, I haven't seen it yet. Give me a second. Yeah, blah blah blah. This This man has given me like 8 text bubbles here so far without actually saying anything.
Oh my gosh, Bert.
Yep, that's a good cosplay.
That is actually the dance you get from the quest line. That is the Manderville dance. It's so fucking goofy.
Oh god, this guy's dressed up as Nines. Gross. Oh shit. Check out Garnet over here.
Man.
Kai, come check out this player named Garnet. She's looking kind of awesome. Behind you.
Yes,
lady.
I'm looking.
I see. Damn, that's an outfit.
It's kind of how my hair is right now.
It's a very you hairstyle.
It's now a lot different colors than it was before. Because I got my hairs did. All of them.
I saw that. Miles Tails Prow 2. Okay then.
Okay.
Alright. Speak with
We go.
person.
Yep.
Hey look, Dan. You got a fellow Sonic fan in the game.
Where is it? Okay. Yep.
Even a fan of
Over
the
there.
appropriate character.
Right?
Over there is the jumping puzzle.
Looks easy.
And where?
They over here.
Oh, at the lighthouse tower?
Yeah.
Because I remember you said something about a tower before.
Yep. Oh, over here.
What? I can't fly over there.
Over.
Ah.
Yeah.
It
No.
Of course not. That makes sense.
Because they don't want people using their mouse to just drop them off at the very top.
Right. Oh, okay. It's not quite at the lighthouse tower then.
Yeah. But they added bombs to the top of the tower this year to make it more difficult.
How dare they?
Yeah. Because somebody.
The fuck is that? A paper lantern mount demon thing.
Yep, that's from the new the new like kind of like House of the Dead, but it's not. It's
Dan says to watch out for the Tails fans, especially the ones that lewd him.
so most of FA is going to get kicked. Oh no! Cutscene.
This guy's got awesome hair too.
Jeez. The thing that the guy with short hair is wearing is a past summer event.
I just want to point out that redhead Rogadin was totally rocking a mullet.
Yeah. You can get that hairstyle in game.
Pretty awesome mullet too. Very wild.
Max, pull yourself together. Please.
This guy looks cool too, Hermaga.
Yes. He's a recurring event person.
This other guy looks like he's must be a doman. At least he's dressed like one anyway.
Oh, with the blue and gray there?
Yeah, I forgot his name already. The guy who was...
Lionel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
there's
that...
Nicki Minaj again.
Yeah, the shirt he's wearing is a past summer event thingy.
Nicoletta Cage. Nice.
I've seen them around.
We're getting all kind of Rule 63s here, eh, Kai?
Yep.
Did you show Snowcat that, by the way?
What?
The Rule 63 Krendar picture?
I did not.
Alright, here.
Huh.
I'll post it so that Dan can be amused as well.
Oh.
Alright, into Twitch chat. Krendar gender swap. Alright.
There you go.
Jesus.
The fuck? My map says I'm supposed to talk to somebody here, but there's nobody here.
Destination.
Oh, there. Oh, it's destination, not a person. There we go.
Yes.
I mean, that's obvious enough, Dan. It is Kren. Just, you know, with tits.
It's Krendar. Krenda's Adventures.
Sounds like you're just saying your name with an Australian accent.
Oh, here's the Power Ranger.
The sunshine savior.
Yeah.
God, this is easy.
It's Krenda's Adventures, mate. Oi, you cunt.
The music playing.
Not
That is
fast enough, nearly.
Wow.
No. I'm trying to remember how you actually get that music. I think it was a past event thingy. I think you can get it off the Mog Station now.
You were spot on with the Power Rangers, though. Holy shit.
Well,
I like the glowing mask.
I've done the events on my other three, so the armor is.
I like how even the camera is getting like all carried away. There's a little like BAM.
Yep.
Oh, it's Lionel. Ha! That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the new mask.
Yeah. He has confidence when his face isn't showing. Oh, I like the cape too.
Yet it's still the same Twinkie guy underneath.
Not wrong.
Oh.
This music fits it so well.
Talk to.
Okay, there he is.
Yeah, talk to him. This will be the first half done. The second half is where you get the suit.
So this is different from the summer event last year, then? Like they didn't have this guy?
Jesus.
No.
There's gay Bowser in front of us.
Yep. So long, Gay Mountain.
Oh, God.
I want to know when I can be whatever class the Sunshine Savior is. I want to play that class.
And he rides off on one of those fuckers. Cool.
Do you think he's the new? Is he one of the new classes from the new expansion? You think?
No, I'm fairly certain he probably plays monk, and you'll see.
You know
why
what? That would
I
make
say
sense.
This.
That would be the Power Rangers thing to do. Actually, yes. Speaking of which, apparently, you know that game Sifu? Like the Kung Fu game? Mm-hmm. Apparently somebody made a mod for it where the player character looks like a Power Ranger. Is the Green Power Ranger.
Nice.
Nice.
They should make a mod so where you look like Sifu. Who doesn't want to be a kick-ass Kung Fu red panda?
The tiny red panda.
It's a fair point. Red pandas are adorbs.
They made him way too adorable.
I forget who voices Sifu, but he only agreed to take the part because Sifu originally was not Red Panda. He said, "Okay, I'll take the part. I'll do this, and we can have fun with this and everything. But I want my character to be an endangered species to bring awareness to it." And the one that they chose was the Red Panda.
Good on him.
Which actually fits the vibe just as well. But I forget what he was supposed to be originally.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they completely redesigned the character specifically for him because, you know...
That's awesome.
They wanted him to do it. Only Canadians can say Krendar with the hard R. Jesus.
Or pirates. Krendar.
Okay.
I like how the Black Chocobo has a cute little hat on.
Yep.
Hey, Ray.
Woo!
It must have a like a chin strap or something, because that thing does not come off even when it's flying.
It does.
Hi, Ray.
Just glued to the head feathers.
Right?
Boop.
Look at this mage in a robe flexing like he thinks he's strong while he's cosplaying Black Mage Thancred.
That dance is another Manderville dance that you get.
That is a kick-ass robe, though. That's a really good robe.
I actually do not know what robe that is. What is this? Anabasios robe of healing. That's from the. Okay, yeah. That's from the Pandemonium raids.
Ah, yeah, I haven't done those.
Good story.
Going pretty well, Ray. Yourself? Ah, teeny kitten. Kitten person.
We gotta help. We gotta help people. Yes, those two are recurring summer event characters. They are adorable. I love how for a younger Makote they have the little like lynx tails, the little stub tails.
Yeah. Like the tail is still growing out. Yeah.
They grow into the tails. It's adorable.
That is cute. Also, I like how he has the little meteor symbol on the back of his Power Rangers armor.
Yep.
Also on the belt.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's lit up on the front, but like grayed out on the back. white it out.
Doesn't matter which order you do these in, by the way.
Oh my god, she's so damn cute.
Yep.
And she's got anime-sized eyes.
Oh, Shadowbringers, the one tiny Mokote, Riki Teal. She is
yeah.
so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely adorable.
Little sweetheart, too.
Yeah. We get to see more
What
tiny
in the
Mickey.
final form top is this bullshit, though? Why was he wearing Roxas's shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, because that is a past, like, summer craftable gear thing. And it's summer, so...
That is some Roxas-ass bullshit, you're right.
I don't really like how the shoes look on him, though. Those look a little goofy.
That's because they're also Kingdom Hearts shoes. Sir, I think you're in the wrong game. I think you took the wrong turn back at Albuquerque. Yeah, the Makode dude there, Ray. He looked Kingdom Hearts as fuck.
I actually have that shirt on Junpei, with, it dyed green.
Mm-hmm.
Because green is Junpei's color. Like, red is Tears and purple is Snow's.
Ah. You keep it themed, eh?
Yeah. So this suit here, Snow's is purple, Tears is red, and Junpei's is green. I don't know what color I will dye this for Izuki. I really don't.
Pirate romance. How cute.
Adorable. I hope they eventually get together.
Don't mind us, man. We're just standing here staring at you while you're trying to work up the courage to ask him on a date. Quick, intercept that man. Don't let him leave.
Just like football tackles him. Just hold on a second. You're not allowed to go anywhere. Hey, you get over here. Fix that.
Alright, you two, now kiss.
Maybe one day.
Mm-hmm. This was worth doing just to see his outfit, though. That is truly glorious.
It is. Oh gosh, it even moves like like the Power Rangers. Because it's not actual like metal. It's like rubber, silicone,
Oh, hey, look, more mullets.
foam. The suit I have, the armor parts are foam. That thing needs so much work on it.
I think I heard a snap. Oh no.
Dude probably belly flopped on accident. It was not a controlled fall.
Control falls don't usually end with a snap. No.
No. This woman's animations just looks so, like, janky.
And now this guy over here is doing the Final Fantasy VII squats.
You can, you get that when you have, like, the squadrons or whatever. Maxed
Yeah.
out, squadrons. You get you get that emote.
More like the squatrons, am I right?
Or if you're like me, use it to teabag enemies you felled.
It's it's Chloe. Oh my god, it's Chloe.
It's the adorables.
It's the cutie pie squad. I don't know who the fuck is Chloe. I mean, obviously Chloe's sister, but I've never heard of her before.
She is. You can do custom deliveries in Idleshire.
Oh, she shows up
and
there. Okay.
Yeah, she's in charge of that. She is absolutely fucking scatterbrained.
Hmm.
Like, oh my god.
Look at all those muscles. They'll be fine.
Just love that the one that keeps on going has the leopard and
Yeah.
and the other detail.
And not only is he the only one that's still going, but he's going at hyper speed.
Well, you know, gay guys are just super hyper.
Actually, the other guy's got leopard print too.
Yeah, all three of them actually are wearing it's just dyed different
I
colors.
can't tell. I can't tell with the human because it's too shady, too dark. To the Rogan, definitely are though.
He's just a silhouette with hair on it.
Basically,
The
we want to get ready for combat because he's clearly a living shadow. Back to the void with him. He might be naked. You're right, Ray.
He's in Final Fantasy jail.
Yeah, I've never done any of Chloe's side activity stuff, but I've met her and she's a tiny little cutie pie.
Yep.
You need some air conditioning in your suit there, buddy.
Actually, that would not be a bad idea. Having worn something similar, those helmets get very,
there you
very,
go.
very
Just
warm.
like install a couple of ice crystals inside the suit.
Nude. I don't know.
Do-do-do-do. Kill.
What, Kai, you want him
It's
running
always
around
a
wearing
good
just the
idea,
helmet?
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. New to get you the best stats.
Dude is still
Especially for
dancing.
defense. But is he caramel dancing?
Nyeh. No, he's not a panda girl.
Eh. What's got you so giggly?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Not weed.
This
I
is,
don't have any of that.
this is some weird chocobo
Is the
barding. That looks
gummy
like
kicking in?
this chocobo is wearing barding that makes it look like a dragon.
Yep.
That Manderville guy is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And half the fun of it is that, from what I understand of that character, behaving this way actually fits his character pretty well.
Yeah. He's the only character I know of who can actually turn Goldsmith into a battle class.
Kind of want to see that. Is that part of the Hildebrand stuff?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll see it eventually then. Next year. Oh, the suit's meant to represent Phoenix. That's why it's got the little coattails in the back.
Yep.
The Phoenix plumes.
Yep. They move. Like, with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I've noticed when he was during the cutscenes with him.
Oh, shit.
No, don't go without the mask. The mask is awesome.
Yes?
Oh, geez. Who forgot to feed us sushi?
I don't think I heard that right. It sounded like you said, who forgot to feed as Tushy.
Sushi.
Sushi.
Jesus.
Let that man eat some Tushy.
I mean...
Ah, no,
if he
oh,
wants
you...
to.
Motherfucker, you are not threatening Chloe. Get the fuck out of here.
No, badass.
Get Power Rangered. He even looks like a Power Ranger villain, too.
I'm pretty sure this was a Power Ranger villain.
Mm-hmm.
They're fairly certain.
There is absolutely no way any part of this is a mistake. Or a coincidence. Come to think of it, it's not going to be super. It's not going to be super duper long before we meet Chloe properly.
True.
Oh yeah, we gotta go with the Phoenix option here. Rise from the ashes of defeat and be reborn.
The Reveler there, her cheering animation just looks so wonky.
Hmm.
Oh
my god, the glasses on Mullet Boy here. Those glasses were fucking extra.
Yup.
You could cut somebody with those things. Obviously he has
no,
levels in Reaper.
Poses.
Yeah. Do it.
That was the campiest thing I've seen in a long fucking time.
I love it. It just explodes for no reason. You kicked him so hard he delay blast exploded.
Yeah, it sounds pretty monkey to me.
It's like that thing from Kill Bill where she does the thing in his chest and he dies like 10 seconds later. Except in this case it was with his foot and he exploded 10 seconds later.
There we go.
So instead of what, like the 5-point exploding heart punch,
it's the 1 foot literally exploding heart kick.
1 point you explodey boy kick.
Yes, there you go. You know what? Doing this event was worth it just for that cutscene.
Yes.
Indeed. I told you it was goofy.
And that's exactly why we're here. I was like, they're going over the top Power Rangers with this. We have to see this. And I was not disappointed. I got exactly what I wanted. And this is coming from somebody who's not even a Power Rangers fan. I want to say.
The helmet actually gives like space or covers for like different races. The Makote have like little like cat ears on top of their helmet. The Viera have like little bunny ears. Lalafell and Elzen have like the ear covers. I don't know what it is for Aura. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Okay. Run!
I think I know what it's going to be. It's probably going to be similar to what happened with Yuguri's hood.
Where people were wondering if it was a different form of Makote.
Yeah, before people knew about what Aura were.
True.
Or sorry, not Yuguri. Yuguri!
And you were wrong, the symbol on the back is glowing, it's just glowing white.
Fair enough.
I just
glowy blue. Glowy blue is more glowy than white, though.
They're definitely glowing the same amount, just different colors.
Yeah, but that color is more glowy than the other color.
No.
The light blue makes it more glowy.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, by total output of light, it's actually making it darker, even though they're producing the same amount of energy.
Bam! The camera bam again. Yes. Oh my god, that music.
all the love for the developers for this.
So necessary.
Like, all of it.
Utterly unnecessary, and I love it.
But in the most necessary way of unnecessary. Yeah. Here you go. So dapper. It makes it look like my head shrunk.
Let me get out a cutscene and I can see. The vendor there just sells like fireworks and stuff this year. Nothing too crazy. Yum.
How do I look? The helmet kind of goes strangely well with this jacket. In a weird way. I do have the full set, Ray. I'm just not wearing the suit.
Larson, hello.
Ew. You know what, Snow? Ironically, that little thing coming off the side of your hat looks like a phoenix plume.
Fear me.
Rar.
Rar.
Hey Kai, does this helmet make my head look small?
Maybe.
You get the helmet and you get these. Damn it! I was looking at what the just kind of turns you into like a larger human.
Yeah.
Much.
I'm glad it worked properly for you, Larson. Good. Banks do dream. Lemon pot pie. That sounds disgusting. Hot bird summer.
Yeah. You know.
And oh, okay. That is not quite the way it was with Yuguri. They're just the horns are just sticking out of the helmet. I like how the it's different colors for you though, or did you dye it?
I dyed it. Those are the ice blues.
It's pretty cool though.
I wanted
Which
to dye
is,
it before I put it on.
I realize is a good accidental pun. I like it. All right.
I just need to turn it into a glamour plate now.
Yep. I can.
Are you going to tank dungeons like that?
Maybe.
That would be funny. Although I'm not sure if we're doing a dungeon today. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what the next one is.
We were doing a beach party, yes. It was the thingy. The Tahingus.
The thingy that is the title of the stream today. And we became Power Rangers. You missed it, it was glorious. It was the most Power Rangers thing that ever Power Rangered.
It was incredibly amazing. Yes, Moonfire Fire. Or Moonfire Fair. Jesus!
One of those things.
Larson,
Alongside
stop
our...
being dyslexic for me, I don't need your help.
Along with our new friend, Vicky Minaj. Oh, man. Alright. Let us return button our way back to Ishgard, then. Actually, wait, no.
Okay.
Scratch that. Let's teleport to Falcon's Nest and do side quest. Sound good?
Side quest, and then we can do that. Let's see here. I'm fussing a bit over my.
Okay, I'll wait a second. Honoring the past. Where is this thing again? That's Sea of Clouds. Okay, we'll do that one then. We'll wait a second. Dyspeptic? Are you dyspeptic too, Kai? Dyspeclexic? That almost hurt my mouth to say that.
Look, let's just I put the sexy in dyslexic, okay?
That's fair.
Meanwhile, a half dozen people that are sitting around and being entertained by this shit just started counting on their fingers. Wait a minute, is that word actually in there? Yes, it is.
Going yellow because I have the dye, and this actually looks kind of cool.
Not bad, not bad. Is there a yellow Power Ranger?
Yes.
In a lot of them.
I only knew about red and green for sure, because I don't actually watch it.
What's really fantastic
Red,
about
green,
this
blue,
is
pink, yellow.
in the live action, the yellow one is gay. So this is fantastic for Snow. And actually, it was one of the best ways that they could have ever approached it. which is to not really approach it, but let it come up
Yeah.
in a like friend-like scenario, because like they're still getting to know each other. They're not friends yet. They're talking and trying to become that. And there's like, you know, there's a conversation that leads up to it's like, oh, never actually says it though. Which it was really very brilliant. It was very beautifully done.
I like it when they do that sort of thing.
Sad we won't. Like, sad that we won't get a second movie because they did so many things right.
Yeah, I always felt like that's the best way to represent something in a show is don't jump up and down and wave a flag and point to it and be like, "Hey, cool! Look at this cool representation we're doing." Just have it be. It's just there, natural, and acting natural, you know.
Right, the live action Power Rangers, right? Where they
I have tiny ears.
The person who played, or sorry, they made the person who was the Yellow Ranger. I forget her name right now off the top of my head, but canonically she's gay. Also, canonically, Blue is autistic. They did a lot of really neat things in those movies that were inclusive without making it a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Although,
right.
They did have Billy, which I will always remember Billy's name because the actor who played him in the original series, I say live action as if that's something special. I guess for the movies it was, because a lot of there were more animated movies than live action ones, but that's beside the point. The original actor who played the Blue Power Ranger is in fact gay, and it's part of the really dark history of Power Rangers is that the set wasn't exactly inclusive. That's actually why he ended up leaving the series and why the series started making great changes, because one day he was just like, okay, I'm fucking done. So it was a big deal for them to have a gay character, but the character who played Billy, obviously, as an autistic character, people who are this level of autistic will occasionally point out, hey, just so you know, I'm on the fucking spectrum, so that's a natural conversation that happens. And it happened naturally in the movie, too. I've had this conversation with people. We absolutely say it. Just to be like, hey, just don't be offended. I'm autistic.
Yeah. I'm not a jerk.
I can naturally be an asshole.
Also, I thought it was interesting that when we teleported in, we all teleported in at different spots that formed like a perfect triangle around the aetheryte.
This is how we summon Bismarck.
Sorry, what? Wait, what?
This is how we summon Bismarck.
Why are we summoning a German battleship?
A giant cloud whale.
We have to sink the Bismarck to the bottom of
It is a good name for a giant sky whale.
Guns as big as steers and shells.
Here, have a flag.
Up thing.
Take it to somebody else. Okay. Oh, that's what's her face over there? Okay. I feel sorry for this lady. Everybody's always coming over and bothering her. Camelot? That's not German, Larson. Come on, what are you doing? That's England.
It's a good song, though. That's actually
I don't know that song.
It's a different era, though.
Hold on, I
Can
need
we
to-
just admit that the two songs that were quoted here are completely different eras? Not just different genres, but one of these songs wouldn't exist in the other song's era. Okay.
Let's look this up so I can check it out later.
As far as modern era, I did like what Sabaton did with the Bismarck story, actually. Although -1 star for, well, not really from them so much as the people who did the CG for the music video. 1 star from them for deciding to not be historically accurate with the Bismarck's flags, because that was not the appropriate Kriegsmarine flag.
How dare they?
Yes, I know, offensive symbology, but it's history. History. If history doesn't offend you, you're probably whiter than me. Oops, I said it out loud.
That's pretty white, though. That's so white that you have to say it white. That's so white the H comes before the W.
Real talk, though, is that not just the absolute best way to describe people who are never offended by history?
That's pretty fair, I think.
It's like, well, history never did anything to offend you, so maybe sit over there with the rest of the people. Sit down,
Also,
shut up, we're talking.
Also, here's $5. Go buy yourself some empathy.
It's pretty bad when $5 would buy them more than enough empathy.
A lot more than they currently have, apparently. There's something wrong with anybody who can't feel offended on behalf of somebody else that doesn't match what they are.
Right. Actually found that if you stay away from the particularly toxic aspects of it and don't really interact with too many people, there's some pretty honest political conversation going on TikTok of all places.
That's not a sentence I expected to hear.
Oh yeah. Political and historical discussion. Sure, you get your trolls, of course you're going to, but
Well, anywhere,
you also
yeah.
have, anytime somebody is challenging the status quo in one way or another, you're going to get bullshit.
Yeah. By the way, it looks like there's another side... Oh, there's a bunch more side quests around here. Actually...
But there was
Hold on.
one guy who was all for starting the conversation, and he did start the conversation. Good for him. But he went through all of these different parts of history. He said, you know, if there are still survivors of slavery, if there are still survivors of the Holocaust, if there are still survivors of all of these different things that happened, if there are still survivors of them alive, then why do we pretend the people who started them aren't?
Good point.
And that's a really good conversation to have.
There's probably at least a couple of them around or so.
We shouldn't pretend just because, you know, it's not as loud in some places as it used to be, that it's gone just because they lost.
I mean, I
Because
don't think
it's
those
not
individuals
gone.
are... I would hope that those individuals aren't in power in any way anymore. But I don't know that. So, yeah, we shouldn't pretend that we know for sure that they're not.
Did I tell you about the poor, unfortunate woman who exists in Florida and is in charge of the education board?
No, but give me 1 second before you do. I was just noticing the number of side quests going on in this zone right now. And all the running back and forth we end up having to do around here. How about we leave these side quests for a bit later, until we have flying available in this zone, and then it'll be so much easier to do these.
Eh?
So I'm going to teleport us to Falcon's Rest instead. Or Falcon's Nest, I should say. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me your thing, Kai.
So, the woman in charge of education in Florida, a contextual individual with her whole voice, full chest, and all of her just strength of word on a stage with a microphone in her mouth thanked God for slavery. So, you know.
Ooh. Well, he does encourage it, so...
I'm not going to say that, you know, they aren't in positions of power in my country.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that person was probably not part of the Reich, but they are apparently of similar mindset.
And she has context herself, so that's an interesting phrase, in my opinion, just beyond everything.
I mean, she has context is a vague statement, but...
So brown doesn't exist, it's orange with context.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see what you're saying. She was not an entirely non-melanated individual, you mean?
Oh, no, she fully melanated. Fully melanated.
And she's still a big fan of the old slavery, huh?
I don't have a problem with, but I'm not sure how those two things exist. Well, okay, her exact phrasing was, is later on she amended onto this, is it because if not for slavery, they could still be worshipping trees. So specifically...
That's a better religion than the alternative, in my opinion.
Specifically, she was thanking the concept that slavers brought Christianity to the slaves.
So thank you for forcing your religion on my ancestors.
Effectively, yes. Effectively is exactly what she said, and it's funny because DeSantis chose this woman. It's interesting that you bring DeSantis up, Larson. Ron Build-A-Bear Blockhead DeSantis himself. I mean, DeSantis just recently made it to where PragerU can take tax dollars.
Excuse me, what? For what?
Well, don't you know they have university in the name?
Motherfucker.
Oh wait, no, they don't have university in the name. They had to shorten it to PragerU
the letter
because
U.
they got sued. They got sued because they're not legally a university, but they're taking tax dollars that are taken for education.
They're heavily implying that they're a university without being legally allowed to actually say it. Motherfuckers. God, I thought I hated PragerU already.
Here's the thing. What it all comes down to, with all of this, is once again I find myself more offended by the people DeSantis has hired than DeSantis himself. Because yeah, he hired them, but again, I just told you about a black woman who loves slavery. Mm-hmm. I'm more offended that there was a rock she could crawl out from under.
And oh, look at that. Larson in chat is currently putting in words the way my heart feels right now.
Larson is apparently a possum. That's okay. So am I these fucking days. Imagine how I feel. This is happening inside my borders. They didn't ask my permission to be this fucking stupid.
Either possum or husky.
Yes.
Like, there's some fucking bullshit here. They didn't ask my permission. I surely didn't give it. And now I get to be affiliated with these dumb shits.
Yeah. By the way, remember a while back I said that the reason we wanted to do the optional dungeon in this area is because unlocking flight would be very important for side quests that were going to happen later?
Yeah.
It is now later.
Cool.
And I just realized I'm missing 3 pieces of my equipment still. There we go. Walking around in the snow with my fucking sandals and bare legs.
That's how you get frostbite.
Tell you something else that you'll enjoy. So there's been a few issues with...
Your tone of voice implies that enjoy comes in heavy quotation marks, but go ahead.
Oh, this is fucking lovely. This is the most amazing thing. Because there's been some reports coming from pastors, okay? That Christianity is in crisis. It's like, okay, cool, you've been this way for years, and now you're suddenly realizing it. Neat. But I'm still interested, so tell me about this crisis, okay? This has happened repeatedly, where pastors have been reading a very specific part of the Bible, a part that was, again, supposedly penned from Jesus' own mouth, okay? So these are some pretty core ideals in Christianity, okay?
Uh-huh.
When you start talking about the word of Christ, kind of a big deal. After speaking this to their congregation, these pastors have had people come up to them and say, hey, where did you start hearing, when did you start preaching these weak, quote, liberal talking points. Weak liberal talking points, quote, end quote. And the pastor is like, it's the word of Jesus Christ.
Jesus motherfucking Christ, man.
The response has been basically across the board, and the reason why they say Christianity is in crisis, especially after, specifically I want to point out, they're blaming the Trump style of Republicans as being the cause of this crisis, because it's been those people that are saying, yeah, well, that just doesn't work anymore, it's too weak.
Sounds about right,
and this is happening repeatedly. This is a thing. To the point where the pastors are feeling unsafe in their own churches from their own congregation and are speaking out against it.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like shit is folding in on itself now.
Like, you get those bastards with a mic on them and they're not trying to shove their religion down their throat. They're saying, hey, something's fucked up and this is probably why. Then something is genuinely scaring these people, where they're forgetting all of their rhetoric and actually acting like a human being.
I mean, and this is what it took to make that happen, huh?
Yeah, this is what it took to make that happen. I guess at least the first... I want to give them some credit here, because, like...
Better late than never, I guess?
The first part of realizing that there's a problem is admitting that you have one, or fixing a problem, whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe this can snowball into something bigger and greater. But, like, this is the point that this is when you come to me and say that y'all are in crisis.
Right.
It wasn't when you were ignoring everything else that Christ said. It's when Christ's words are being boiled down to weak liberal talking points. It's like, you realize Jesus was a socialist, right?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. By the way, something else I was remembering, now that we have flight in this zone, you know how we get exploration XP when we get to a new section of the map? If I remember correctly, when we finish the entire map, there's another bigger payout, so during the course of these side quests, we might want to just boop the remaining pieces of the map we haven't explored yet, which I've got 3 chunks of, personally, on my map that just need to be booped.
Yep, just...
We might as well claim that XP while we're side questing.
Yeah.
Continuing my thought that I put in chat there, Larson, have you, pray tell, heard what this particular class of Republican wants to change the name of the Republican Party to? It is the most fascist thing you have heard your entire life. The Christian Nationalist Party.
Damn.
I don't think if they retconned and changed the design of Jesus to be carrying a hammer and sickle, if you could make that more fascist. Okay?
I think that one of the scariest parts of that term you just said is the fact that I'm not surprised to hear it.
I'm not surprised to hear it either. And you could say that that is saying the quiet part out loud, and finally that would be the honest take. However, I do want to point out that this was not a thing for a long, long time in the Republican Party. Where this fucking came from, nobody knows.
Yeah,
but there
section...
used to be this thing. Used to be this thing, and it was practiced on every side of the political aisle. And here you already know that something has changed, because it's not every side anymore, it's both sides, right? Because it's a two-party system, which is an awful fucking idea.
Yeah.
But regardless of that change, it gets worse. They used to have religious integrity. And what that is, and what that means is you... Essentially, it is the untold 11th commandment, right? Okay. Keep your fucking religion to yourself.
Yeah.
So,
that's not even entirely untold. That is actually in there. Like, that is actually said at some point.
Yeah, by Jesus.
Yeah. Also, I just have to say real quick. Yeah, exactly. I have to say real quick, Snow, why is it that your new outfit fits your bow so perfectly well?
Because the Yellow Ranger used a bow.
Wait, really?
I believe the Yellow Ranger used a bow in Wild Force.
Snow, is that why you picked yellow for your dye?
It's because I had yellow dye.
No, you just happen to have that?
Yeah.
And it happens to match the show in a way? Oh, yeah. Interesting.
The fundamentalism during Bush...
You want to try that sentence again?
During Bush Jr. was definitely a thing that happened, and honestly, for me, it marked for my generation, for what I had seen in history, that definitely marked the beginning of what I could see as the downfall for the Republican Party. Now, there are historical things that happened before that, but I was not alive then, so that's just history.
Real quick, by the way, I just want to point out this area we're in is called Red Rim, so welcome to the mountains, butthole.
Nice.
And over that way is the bondage dragon, but yeah.
But the point where... The point that I'm talking about is when Bush Jr. referred to the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq as holy wars, and that was not a good look.
But I'm sure that part of the world is used to that kind of bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a genuinely bad take. And from the perspective of bad take, the kind of bad take that says, this is a holy war between them and us. Because that was his context. Which makes it even worse. Like, you could be saying, yeah, there's a holy war going on there. It's
Yeah.
the Middle East. There's always a fucking holy war going on there.
Every war
But to
they
say
engage in
that
is
it
holy war.
was-
Yeah.
Right. To say that it was a holy war between them and us changed the paradigm in the Republican Party significantly. Actually, to be fair, 9/11 in general changed a lot about the Republican Party. And we
Yeah.
saw a lot, hell, just in that sort of mentality. Not a big fan of country music. This might seem disconnected. I swear it's not, but not a big fan. There are a few country songs that I really enjoy. There's a new one that I super enjoy, actually. It's really, really good. But
Send me
country
that
music,
later.
In my opinion, was in a downward spiral already. But after 9/11, that was really the end of classical country music because everything started being about God and country. You can make all the jokes about, wife left him, truck broke down, and dog died. Those songs stopped, and instead we ended up with how much I fucking thank God that I'm a good old boy American bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That happened in the Republican Party. Like, that was the shift of the Republican Party because you can see it in their music. It is primarily a conservative genre. So if their music is changing, so are their beliefs.
11:09? No, it's actually 5:41 right now, Larson. You got the time wrong. Is that how people notate dates in
other countries,
Norway?
Yes.
I hate it.
I hate that method of doing it too, but apparently year first makes more sense. I've never understood how the year first makes more sense.
I'm not even talking about the order of the numbers. I'm talking about the fact that they're separated by a
year
period
first,
rather than a
five.
slash.
I'm sorry. I am slightly. I ate a gummy, so
I
I'm getting
see.
some of my. That's why I'm being weird here.
That's why. Uh-huh.
Yes, they do day, month, year for some reason. When it
I mean,
shouldn't
that's-
ever be day, month, year. That sucks.
That's entirely logical. It's just not what we're used to in the West.
No.
This is
Month, day,
completely
year.
logical.
It makes a lot more sense.
No, doesn't.
How does it make more sense to be day, month, year?
Ascending order of significance.
That has nothing to do with it.
How does your way make more sense?
It's actually balanced. It is perfectly balanced.
Whatever that means.
The numbers are balanced. It looks better. It is more aesthetically pleasing. It follows a golden ratio.
You know what though? Actually,
I don't that.
sorry. What's no?
I don't like. For science, I did one of my eating emotes that I have
Yeah.
from past events, but the helmet on, it's like,
Just
how are
shove
you?
chocolate into your face.
It's like, how are you taking a bite out of this when you have a helmet on your face? What the?
Well, I would say that you learned how to eat from Deadpool. That's how.
I don't.
Also,
think
I think okay, you guys know that meme where there's like Arnold Schwarzenegger and the other guy from I think Predator or Commando or whatever. They're like clasping hands in unity because they're like, oh, this party and this party can agree with something because they have a common foe. You know that meme? I think we can have that meme right now. There's my way of doing dates and there's your way of doing dates. But we can both agree that French people using commas instead of periods when they're trying to do decimal places with numbers, that's just bullshit, right?
I wish it were only the French who did that. I'm pretty sure the Swedish do that too.
But we can team up to agree that that's our common enemy, right? Also, I like that you mentioned binary clocks. I have a binary clock.
Yeah, there are some binary clocks that have their seconds first, and that's, again, it's aesthetic. It is entirely golden ratio bullshit when it comes to how the dates get written, because we write them the way they were written when the fucking calendar was created. And that was a much more artistic time. Things were done for artistic reasons.
That's fair.
Here we go.
I didn't say it was bullshit.
Looking very heroic there, Snow.
The tail thing's actually,
Yes, I did use the word bullshit. I did not call it bullshit. Listen, I know what I was calling bullshit, okay?
Have you tried listening?
Larson, you're at an advantage. You are not slightly high. I had my last 2 gummies. No, I didn't have my last 2 gummies. Wait, no, I did. I did have my last 2 gummies. Fuck.
I like that,
Did
Larson.
you eat all of your foxes?
All of my foxes.
Larson says, Kai, you only know the words you use 50% of the time.
I know all of the words that I use, thank you very much. Just because you can't understand the way I speak, it's not my fault. Listen, you want to have a fun time, get me and my friend Sin talking. You won't be able to understand a damn thing we're saying. I can't really explain this unless you're actively listening to it, but I can give you an example. There was a time where Sin and I were cooking dinner. We were cooking ramen. Snow and Ray as my witnesses for this fucking conversation, because this was a thing that happened. Because Sin and I used to cook a lot together, I went out into the kitchen and said, hey, do you need, any help? Can I help you? And they hand me this bag of garlic and just say, get some garlic ready. I said, okay, so how much broth in there? Sin said, enough. How many potatoes? About that many. How many kinds of potatoes? When are you going to put the potatoes in? When it's time.
Sounds about right.
And I said, okay, I'm just trying to figure out how much garlic to get out. They turn to me and say garlic should be from the heart. Ray and Snow in the other room start laughing. Sin says, what do you want from me? I'm a kitchen witch. And I said, oh, I know. I was just checking to see if they were paying attention. I knew how much garlic to make. Are you kidding?
And this is why there exists a song called "The Garlic from the Heart."
Yes. Yes, that is actually the inspiration for that song. And that song makes me taste garlic.
Well, now the fact that song makes you taste garlic makes sense.
Well, it was purposeful. Like I said, the goal of that song was to go in and make sounds that made me taste garlic.
Right, but it's not just like a weird acoustic thing. It is because of a memory.
No, it's a weird acoustic thing.
Okay, well. Never mind then.
It definitely does not trigger the memory. It triggers garlic on so many fucking levels, it's crazy. Like, it's not just the flavor of garlic, it's again kind of conceptual. Fuck me, purple.
Alright, so now we need a sequel to your song called... The sequel to your song, it's called Consensual Garlic.
Oh dear.
So,
Snow, where are you going?
I need one more thing.
You need one more?
I need one more of these things.
That's weird. Okay, I wonder why you didn't get credit for one of them.
Yeah, the first one that you slayed, you did without her help.
Well, she didn't need the help. It would have just given her credit for being nearby, but I guess she was out of range.
Didn't give me credit either.
Oh well, there you go.
Thank you.
I thought you were close enough at the time. Guess not.
No.
Weird.
We were still down,
But
Oh, okay.
yes, conceptual garlic.
I guess that too.
Yeah.
I still want consensual
Because-
garlic.
I was somewhat elevated when writing it as well, so that was fun.
Your tongue seems to have built-in RNG operating on XCOM odds.
So actual odds, cool.
I like that meme with the guy who's like, his gun is like a foot away from the enemy's head and it says 95% chance to hit, and then you see the guy sweating.
So
That's so XCOM.
there's something that I'm wanting to build with Sin, because we do build things well together, and it's musical, and it's a drum machine. And one of the things that I want to do is throw some randomizer in it, so that you can get random second and third strikes, occasion super rare fourth strikes kind of thing, to throw some random into the drum machine, right? Because it's basically going to be an arpeggiator. But the concept of like the throwing some random into it like that is very much like what my tongue does, yes. So
Larson, why are you throwing chocolate cake into a train?
I want to set those people on fire. Put them in the firebox. They'll burn better.
It's a waste of cake.
That is disrespect to that engine. You don't do that. No, that's a horrendous repair. That is like big time scrub down stuff. The descaling alone is going to take a while. Plus whatever problems that could have caused to the boiler itself. Fucking offensive. Okay, everybody run away and leave the high person.
here. Here.
So, off to this people?
Yes. Off to that people.
Oh, yeah, that bullshit. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, Larson. That is some horse shit.
Yeah, that kind of stuff can't.
And then we grab this dude, people person down here.
Avoid that last link.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Okay.
I would have liked to have not seen it.
Me too, although it was already too late for me. I have seen that before in a previous day. So yeah.
Me. Me.
Wind up Scarmiglione? Oh no. Oddly cute, though.
That's the Earth Fiend.
Yep. Oddly cute. They actually have somebody in Final Fantasy 16 that is very reminiscent of Barbaricia.
Ah. Honestly, they did a really good job with each of the fiends in this.
They did.
Like, I only know what each of them looked like before. I didn't play 4 at all. So I only knew what they looked like.
Uh-huh. Not only have I, well, of course I played it, but I replayed it relatively recently too, just for shits and giggles. They did a pretty good job with the voices on them and stuff too. Like, I always kind of felt like that's what Scarmiglione would have sounded like.
Yep. We have Rubicante. We also have Cagnazzo.
Yep, they did a good job with all their personalities. Fits in quite nicely.
Rubicante is such a good dude.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Definitely compared to the other ones.
Like, you get the backstory and everything, and it's like, I can see why you...
Maybe. I'm not...
Where'd you go?
I don't entirely agree with it.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh.
Nope, just hanging out up here.
Oh, okay. Hey, she did it again.
Did you do all of the up, Kai?
I did all of the up, and then I did most of the down.
Oh, there you are. I'm actually mildly disappointed that it's not making you spin as it spins. I can see you doing it purposely, but it should have just been automatic.
I'm trying.
You're doing a pretty good job with it, actually.
Yeah.
You look like, you know that thing where, like, American troops do that thing where they're sort of, like, marching in place? You look like you're doing that.
Was doing class quests before, and did oh hey, we have flying now, so we can do this, and got her up there, and then she's like, hey, watch this, and jumped down and landed on there. It's like, oh my gosh, how'd you do that?
Also, Larson, what is a Hyadane song? What does that mean?
Yeah.
But I noticed that one of the, or at least for me anyway, one of the exploration spots I still need to uncover is right where the next quest is going. And the other one's just above that. So let's get this map finished. Are you guys missing any chunks of the map that aren't these two chunks on my screen right now?
Let's see. The upper right there, the middle there, and then like right next to
the Convictory?
Where Rivers Meet is. Also have to fill that out.
Rivers Meet.
On there.
Where's that again? There. Okay.
Like right
You're
next
a chunk
to...
there? Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's buzz through that first then. Let's get that out of the way.
Emphasis on the buzz for me.
Yeah, indeed. The song Hyadane. Never heard of it.
There we go.
The song by Hyadane. Is that a band or a person?
I'm assuming it would be a band. Or a group at the very least. It doesn't sound like a people. Like
it doesn't. It could be somebody's last name though, maybe.
Name.
He's a person? Maybe it's a last name. I don't know.
Nah. That's definitely a group.
Or a handle of some sort.
It's definitely a group because I say so.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I don't know why I'm being...
Oh, that was the spot you were missing over there? I see.
There, and now we can... Whee!
People can't just be people. They have to be given permission, right?
Yes. Is birth being given permission to people? To be a people?
I think. Well,
Oh, hey,
'Cause
there's
that's
a,
interesting, isn't it?
there's a lookout spot on top of the house.
Because in a lot of ways, I think being a people starts prior. Not like by extreme levels, mind, but I do think it starts prior to birth.
Oh,
That exact
the
moment
conception.
becoming sentient would be stupid. At conception is stupid, but the concept of just being
you're
sentient
saying
at birth is just as dumb.
See, I wasn't imagining that permission to be a people was the moment of gaining sentience necessarily.
I would say permission to be a people is when you're given your legal paperwork, which is at 18. Okay.
This just in: if you're younger than 18, you're not people.
But no, like that's the funny thing, because it depends on your perspective, right? Like scientifically, it would be at the point of sentience, and sentience exists after conception but before birth.
I would agree with that.
What's supposed to do with this?
I
Slash
believe
lookout.
it's lookout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ta-da! So there's that aspect, but legally, governmentally, in most cases, while the paperwork is written for your existence, you don't exactly get that paperwork until you are an adult. Now, does that mean you're not a person because you cannot physically own those papers? They are owned by somebody else, which is like the last remaining form of slavery in society is childhood. Just saying.
Oh, I thought it was the American prison system.
Fuck. That happened. So I guess it definitely depends on your perspective. When a person is a person. Now, being scientifically minded, I'm
Pounce the
more apt
corpse.
to-
Pounce.
more apt to go in that direction myself, but I know that there are going to be people that disagree, and
There always are.
whatever. That's your prerogative.
That's okay. We were gonna kill him next anyway.
That's squishy.
Get out of here, or Katie Norness. Whatever the fuck your name is. Whoever named that monster was trying too hard.
Archeornis. Yeah, Archeornis.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Took you
perfectly acceptable name.
Took you a minute though, didn't it?
Well, I had to put all the syllables in the right order, which takes me a minute anyway.
Gotta have the correct syllables.
You have to put the right emphasis on them.
Exactly.
Couple other dudes.
Might as well slap these ones too then while we're here. Hold on a minute though, what? Why are they not? Oh, I got too many quest assists, that's why.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll still count though.
Yeah, I know, I just wanted to actually see the thing. Okay, one more. Okay. Well, I guess it's a 2-for-1 deal. One more, he says, and then two of them show up like assholes.
That's squishy. Take that.
I know you guys just want to help us complete our quest, but we only need one of you. There we go. Very enthusiastic, aren't they?
Which one was for that for?
For that 4?
Shut up.
Supply lines.
That was supply lines, which should be completed now.
I think, yeah.
We needed
now
3,
we
and
gotta-
we've killed 4. They should give us a bonus for being overachievers.
Supply lines is good.
Yep.
Alright. You should also have green check marks on personal effects and a den of evil.
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent.
I actually just had to look into the list to see the other one. Took me a couple seconds to remember what fucking button that opens, because it's not Q. You know, quest log? Why the fuck would it be J?
Journal, that's why.
I hate that. I hate journal. I hate journal.
What did journal ever do to you?
I'm channeling some severe Rumu vibes here. I hate journal.
Rumu? What does this have to do with a game about a Roomba?
God, I love that game.
It was a lot of things, actually. It was very nice.
It was so brilliantly fucking done.
It was.
We get to go cause murder.
Don't forget to talk to him twice, because he has a new quest also.
Anybody who says that you cannot get personal attachments to a vacuum
Has not played Rumu.
Regardless of how, you know, robotic vacuum it may be, or can't get attachment to a machine. Just seriously, trust me.
Mm-hmm.
And Rumu's just a run-of-the-mill fucking Roomba, for the most part.
Yep.
Like, as you find out, he's not the most, you know, advanced thing in the house. Not by any stretch.
Not even slightly.
Which I don't consider that a spoiler. I think that's a fantastic piece of information to prepare people for it.
That's an interesting image, Larson. And yes, Kai, I agree.
I feel too many people take too long to realize that it's just a normal fucking vacuum, and it's like, no, you need to understand this going in. It's
you need to
useless.
In fact, you need to understand this before going in, because it will encourage you to go in.
Yeah, like
you might overlook this game, making an assumption, but no, there's some shit going on here. It's not just a cute game about vacuuming things.
No, it's not. God, it has such a good storyline. So fucking good. Don't play it unless you're willing to just be upset to your fucking stomach, though. Because it's that kind of story.
You're gonna feel some shit.
It will hurt you.
Bird.
It will hurt you to the point of having an upset stomach. I cannot play that game without crying. But I'm an emotional twat, so...
I don't think I would be able to either, honestly. At least a little bit.
Like, I've played this game more than once, and I have not succeeded in building a temper for it.
I don't think you can for those kinds of things. Because
if something really affects you, no, I don't think you really can. If you're genuinely touched by something, I don't think it is possible.
Yeah, exactly.
I
know there's other games. I can't remember which game it is, but a game that I've played and then I've watched other people on YouTube play, and there have been certain cutscenes that get a tear out of me every single time I see it, even for the 5th time.
Let's see.
And the quest should be good now, yes? Is that all of the kills you needed to do?
I have none of the things floating over their heads either, so... Unless it is Mondo Glitch, is good.
And yes, Larson, that slogan, I understand what they meant to say. I don't think that is what they actually said properly, though.
Jesus.
What?
And yet they're not
Fire
wrong.
Doesn't discriminate.
It's for anybody who's not able to see this, it's a fire truck with a pride flag on the side of it, like the version of the pride flag that has everything. And it says fire doesn't discriminate.
Inclusive flag.
Yeah, the fully inclusive version. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, well, I mean, I get what you're trying to say, but what you're accidentally implying is also true. Wow, the clash of intentions and actual meaning there.
Yeah.
Running off and leaving Kren.
Where are you going?
Wherever she's going.
Well,
Getting the last little bit of the map there.
Oh, okay.
Ah. Dragging your nipples on the ice, then.
Do we all have the full map now, then, or are we still going towards
Yes.
it somewhere?
Yes,
Okay.
I got the little thingy saying not complete.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, there's a decent XP payout on that last little bit of maps, so it was worth grabbing. Especially for me, because I have a vested interest in reaching level 70 specifically.
You want to be able to become Sage.
Yeah.
Does it come with the beard and eyebrows, or is that its own thing?
I don't know. I'll have to find out when I get there. Probably not, considering certain NPCs.
The battle effects are kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's Sage is a weird Magitech bullshit healer.
It's actually
It's
pretty
pretty
cool.
neat. It's pretty neat. You get weird Magitech floaty drone things.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. There's a doohickey there on that there arm.
Oh?
There's a what? Where?
On that statue. On the arm.
Oh,
The
so
lookout
there
point.
is. See. I can land? Maybe.
Lady, how did you get up here? I have no idea how I'm going to get down, she says. I know a way. It's alright, lady. As long as you're not in combat, you won't die when you land.
Okay, there we go.
Lookout is not working here. Crane? No.
I'm trying to remember. Woo!
Salute. No. Fuck.
I'm trying to remember for this one, because it's like, no. No.
Wasn't that either. I mean, it could have been the like showing no fear.
Google says it is rally. There we go.
That's a bit weird.
Well, I guess it's like showing encouragement and pride at the noble warrior statue kind of thing. I don't know. A morale thing.
But all the way up here?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's why
So-
it's rally.
It's a weird place to have rally up.
It
That
is,
was a whole
for sure.
ass fucking sentence.
Maybe we're rallying her because she's scared about getting down, so we're trying to encourage
Maybe.
her.
I'm going to climb up on the statue and then beat the shit out of it.
Also, I do love... I've said this before, but I love the message for when you do rally without a target. Yuzuki Nightfall engages in general japery. Japery is such a good word.
It is.
Also, I've noticed that if you look at the dot on the map that indicates where other party members is, if we're flying over top of nothing, it sometimes will have a black shadow underneath the dot. It's not doing it right now for some reason, but it was doing it earlier.
Whee!
Maybe it's got to do with height. I don't know. It's black. Barbie Kuchu?
Hello.
The fuck is Kuchu? Oh, Gochu. That sounds like some anime bullshit.
Probably.
Nice pink poncho, though.
E.
Oh, and she's a warrior, so she's just living that meme image of the barbarian. Who? What?
Oh jeez.
So the only thing that I know of that is Gochu is a Korean chili pepper.
That sounds tasty.
It does, but I have a
Speaking of
feeling
which-
that that's not exactly what was being referenced, because Barbie Korean chili pepper just doesn't roll off the tongue in any way, shape, or form.
No. Speaking of which, I actually went to a Asian grocery store today to pick up some supplies for some recipes I want to try out. Some what? Oh, never. You're right. I did say groceries, didn't I?
Technically, you said supplies, but I was gonna take supplies as groceries. But you went to the Asian market specifically, so...
Yes, I get it. No, I've got some recipes I wanted to try. I needed to get some stuff that isn't at typical white boy grocery stores, so...
Larson got it!
Oh, I got it too. I just don't want to say it.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm high. I probably shouldn't have. But,
No, it's good. I liked it.
In my defense...
Nope,
it's
no defense
joke.
needed. The only thing I didn't get is an Indonesian-style soy sauce that we didn't have there, but that's probably because they were more focused on Chinese and Japanese stuff, but...
Quick distraction image.
I got a couple of different Chinese-style cooking wines, and something called 7 Spice, which I'm not 100% sure exactly what that's made of, but...
I imagine 7 spices.
Yeah, but which ones? I don't know. Larson, you're on Google duty. Look up what Asian 7 Spice is made of.
Allspice,
What spices
coriander,
is it?
cinnamon, pepper, cloves, cumin, and nutmeg.
Maybe.
What's
Okay,
funny
bye.
is allspice, which is already a combination of spices.
Right?
So is it 7 spice or more spice?
Yes, no, we can do break time if you want.
Okay,
Good
cool,
point.
because I have to use the bathroom.
I didn't notice what time it was getting
I
to
did
be.
not see
Yes.
a message.
I did. It's all good.
Oh, was it DMs?
No.
No,
it was
in
Twitch
chat. Did it not show up?
Not on my side. That means my connection's probably about to fuck off into...
Well, it is about that time of day, isn't it? Which makes it another
So-
great reason for having a break right now.
Break time.
Oh, Microsoft Defender summary. Microsoft Defender antivirus did not find any threats since your last summary. Well, thanks for giving me a fucking alert to say that there's nothing to say. Fucking Windows.
am back-ish?
Ish? Hello.
Ish? That cooking wine looks amazing.
Right? And if people haven't guessed already, the small one at the far right is the 7 spice.
Yeah.
Now technically
Get my spices sorted again, get more flavors, but
the sweet chili sauce on the far left I could have gotten from my local grocery store, but the other things they didn't have. Now I just need to find the Indonesian soy sauce somewhere, which it's going to be an adventure, I think. Although I have one theory as to a place I might be able to find it, but that place is a little out of my way. And I am hoping to find one that is less out of my way. But I don't know if I'll be able to.
well, best of luck.
Yeah. But when I was off in BC for that week off I took, I was gifted a recipe book by written by an Oriental lady who requires some of these ingredients in a lot of her recipes. So I figured I needed to go out and get some so that I could try cooking a lot of the stuff that she's got recipes for. And I think only 1 or 2 of them needed the Indonesian soy sauce. So I've got the main stuff I need now.
Don't mind me, I just have an AFK Durgan on here with me.
Well, it looks like she didn't disconnect after all. Or maybe already reconnected before I looked. One or the other.
No, I haven't disconnected yet, which is why I'm kind of weirded out.
That's a bad sign, because that means it's still going to happen.
More than likely.
Well, let's see. Let's try and see, anyway. Yeah, Larson, if you're not finding it based on looking up 7 spices, then search for Baharat. Apparently it's Lebanese. Or at least calling it Baharat is Lebanese anyway. But they had it at the Asian grocery store, so, or something similar to it at least. I'll have to double check the label to see if it lists. See if it really is the right thing. But she Googled it at the store to make sure it was the right thing. So
it's the same list that I gave of spices.
It is. You were correct. Don't mind me. I'm just down here fighting. I'm just down here fighting some dessert.
There it is.
Okay. I'm setting up the tube.
Oh, there goes Kai. Now you got the disconnect symbol. Of course it waited until we got back.
Oh no.
That gave me salad fingers vibes.
What's really funny about that is, Ren, you know this, Larson, you don't. That was recorded off of an instrument I've been building that apparently can be used as a lo-fi mic. Who knew?
Who knew? Speaking of spices, what should you make for dinner tomorrow? Something more than just spices, I would say.
Probably food.
Food with spices on them.
I would highly recommend more than just
Who's Lo-Fi Mike?
Spices.
Why are you using him? Don't question her sex life, okay?
Lo-fi microphone, you silly Norwegian.
More like Nerdwegian,
you're
am I right?
damn near Swedish.
Oh, whoa. Let's not say things we can't take back.
That's okay. I've been. Larson's just a Swedish fish. He's the Swedish fish you'll ever find. I don't know.
Aw. Oh, I will be right back while you're reconnecting. Or attempting to. Ah! Combat music right when I got back.
Yeah, it's respawned.
The dessert is back. Don't you hate it when your dessert comes back on you? Alright.
Yes.
This is the recipe book I'm talking about. Or cookbook, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Recipe Tin
Nice.
Eats Dinner. I guess Recipe Tin is a website with recipes, so this made it a book out of it. Anyway, Japanese lady, but she does like a lot of different types of Asian cooking, as well as some non-Asian things as well. But you know, one has one's particular leanings. So it's a bunch of stuff I wanted to try in there, and a lot of it needed that cooking wine and the mirin and other stuff. So I just went through a lot of the recipes I was interested in and looked for the ingredients that probably weren't at my local grocery store and wrote them down to go looking for. And those were the ones that came up most often. So I got some stuff to try now.
Nice.
I'll let you know which ones I do. But that'll be at least a week away because I've already got other stuff planned for this weekend instead.
Oh. Duct tape membrane works.
Nice.
I like it. Oh yeah, by the way, Kai, I need to start looking at I need to start looking at flights and stuff like that as to like so we can actually plan what week we're going to do our thing. Which means
that sounds good.
After the stream, I need you to DM me information on what the closest airport to where you live is.
I can do that.
And I'll figure out what week is going to be a good week to drop by. I was thinking maybe like a 4 or 5 day thing.
Okay.
I like it.
If you come in the house, you will totally get accosted by cats.
Excellent. It's everything I was hoping for.
Probably either Lucky or Putus. Let's be completely, totally honest.
It's not just going to be snow.
Not just. Alright.
Although Spike has been kind of on his shit trying to eat hair or hair like anything.
Ooh, funky. By the way, Kaya, I'm curious, was that the first one that the quest gave you credit for, or?
Second.
Second? Okay, so 2 more then.
Need to go murder!
So,
Neat.
not as big of a fan of this with the...
Duct tape membrane compared to a rubber membrane.
Yeah.
So, something to consider. Like, it's got decent sound as a percussive, but the
Ouch.
echo is tinny for anything else.
Punch that ice cream. Larson, there's something strange about the idea of going shopping in Sweden so that you can bring home sake. Ooh. That sounded like a distant space explosion. Echo. Not that you hear explosions in space, but if you did.
Right. It definitely has a spacey quality to it.
No unconcealable weapons allowed with a picture of a tank. Nice.
That is a hunt right there. Okay.
Stay the fuck away from that then.
I think the rubber membrane is better. Or thinner duct tape than this. This is like... This duct tape is duct tape.
Damn. It's like an extra large duck.
More like goose tape.
How are you level 62 already?
Cuz.
Jeez, you and your XP bonus. I'm barely past halfway on 61. Well, maybe 2/3. Aelith absconds. This game really likes its alliteration, doesn't it?
No, Bruce better. I can't make this work.
Well, at least you have learned that for science today.
That was a sound.
Yeah?
You're welcome.
Not sure how I feel about that.
I feel like I'm trapped in that game Oxenfree right now. That's a joke only people who have watched or played Oxenfree will get. Which I am barely one of either.
How the fuck did you get stuck on that?
You walked around it.
Not wide enough, apparently. Yeah, Larson, I think I've watched like one YouTube video of somebody playing it. The first one.
I don't know. Hey.
Alright, I'm getting dizzy now. I'm gonna stop.
Sensitive little creature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it breaks clapping too. Because, you know, clapping sounds like this. Until it doesn't. Example.
That sounded like you were slapping a rubber band. Yeah.
Unfucking reasonable.
What the
It's
fuck?
an abnormal sound for a clap.
Caribou Restaurant Village, where you eat until you say, Hassan, please don't kill me with food. Strangely, I kind of want to go eat there now.
You know the food is good if they can't spell for shit.
Right?
That's why so much French food is good.
Jeez.
Not wrong. I found a thing.
It's also why Creole is so good, because if you think French is bad and English is bad, you should see the combination of the two.
Somehow it's awesome, actually. Creole is the only form of French
amazing,
I
but
accept.
It is awful.
Yes.
It's got the,
Also,
when it comes to spelling shit, it is the worst of both worlds.
Also, they have a god of the dead that wears a top hat in parties, so that's also pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's a glowy over here, and I don't mean the government agent kind.
A what? Where? Oh, so there is. Boop.
Normal lookout one?
Yeah. Look out! It's free XP!
Whee!
Larson, I want some crazy wontons.
Do some good.
Ah! I've been ambushed
You
by a
didn't think I was
surprise
gonna say
fight.
the thing, did you?
Huh?
You didn't think I was going to say the thing, did you?
No. I was not warned that there would be a fight. I've been ambushed.
There you go.
This is why Miss Piggy should shave. We don't need the ham bush.
You're just saying that because of what I posted in the other thing yesterday.
That's the only way that I could reference it and still be clean. Ish.
What, you didn't like the cover art for the comic Going Ham?
No.
The even funnier part is who wrote that comic.
Oh.
Oh, just a mild-mannered gentleman named T.J. Kirk, otherwise known as the Amazing Atheist. And anybody who knows who that is knows why that's funny. Do you want the thing or not? There you go. He's not that mild-mannered, Larson. Let me to introduce you to the concept of sarcasm, Larson.
Yeah, this has potential.
Calling T.J. Kirk mild-mannered is like saying that Andre the Giant was a small man.
It's okay, boss.
What? I have no idea what you just said.
Neither do I.
Meh, fair enough.
That's an interesting take.
Gender is a
Interesting
scam
question.
invented by bathroom companies in the 1960s in order to sell more bathrooms.
And now we're tearing down your mentality by saying, nah, fuck it, we all use the same ones. As is proper.
Slowly, but it's starting. Listen,
I have the
w-
perfect
women
argument
can,
for that shit, too. Like,
women can squat over urinals just like the guys. It's fine.
if the concern is more what that person has in their pants, unless what they're putting in the toilet, you might be thinking about the wrong things. Because one of those things might be a concern of if you want to be in the same room with this individual.
Depends if they had Taco Bell or not.
Exactly. I don't care the gender of the person that I'm in the same room with. I care what they ate last.
Mm-hmm.
I care if they have IBS.
I think
and
this
if it's
quest
properly
line,
medicated.
I think this quest line has IBS because we're just bouncing back and forth up the cliff, down the cliff, off the cliff, down the cliff.
That
I can't even
has
say the
nothing
word
to do
anymore.
with IBS.
I don't know.
There's nothing to do with IBS, my dude.
Sure it does. This quest line is taking a messy shit on us.
Larson, that's not what I meant. Jesus.
I thought we finished talking about that guy earlier today.
I thought so too, but then Larson came in here and was all Norwegian all over the place.
As he do. Clean up aisle Larson.
Shit.
You know, mop that up.
Somebody warn a bitch. When there's murder shit happening, warn a bitch.
They did warn a bitch. There was purple gas.
I didn't see none of it.
It wasn't quite the ambush that we had earlier. We shaved that already. The Power Ranger armor looks very silly when you're mounted on the Chocobo. What the fuck is that face I'm looking at right now? Where do you find this shit, Larson?
Looks like a variant of the Chans.
A deep water?
Some variation of 4chan.
You know what?
If not the thing itself.
Well, that definitely has 4chan energy.
I recognize the humor. I know a sociopath when I see one.
Mm-hmm. Larson, you take that back right now. Oops, I didn't need my chocobo for that, did I? Oh well. Gather information! Tell me where the weird lady went.
Just run over a Gentalot with your chocobo, just near him. The chocobo
here's a question. The lady's name here. Does this mean that she's multiple people named Lucia? She's Lucia?
Technically. How about Jesus?
No, not a big fan of him.
No, it's
How about Jesus?
Dominiac?
That's a name.
Ignore this motherfucker.
Uh,
I'm trying to, yes.
Dominiac.
Dude, what is up with your hair? There's only one person who can pull that hairstyle off, and it ain't you.
Right? That guy's name is dangerously close to demoniac, isn't it? Which is a strange word. Alright. We got a few things to sweep up. Let's get this thing straight up to the north that we've been neglecting for a bit.
Okay. Whee!
Nope,
Woo!
no fate. Our fate is not to engage with that fate. Take that, Squeenix. Also,
This GP's gonna come to your house and kick your ass.
nah, he's too sweet. He'll come over to my house and apologize for raising the teleportation fees.
He is an absolute gremlin.
Gremlin, but also sweetheart. Vindthurs. That sounds like Indian curry. Let me kill the Vindaloo demon. Ah! The ice sprite has been offended by me.
Get Troubadour.
Yeah, what did?
New ability I got. It lessens damage taken. However
Nice.
pronounce it.
Troubadour, I believe.
Troubadour.
Yeah, well, like, yeah. Let us
I've
know when you
never
can use it
heard it
again so I
out
can
loud.
look at the thing. What's the recast on that? Like a couple minutes or something?
Reduces damage taken by self and nearby party members by 10%. Duration 15 seconds. Yeah. And 77 seconds right now, so.
Alright, let me know when it's back up. So, but yeah, I think Troubadour is the word you're getting at there. I think that's correct. So I think you said it right.
Having never heard it. Oh, there's a thing.
There's a thing.
There's a thing.
Thing.
There's a thing. I don't know how to get on there, so
Let's
that should
see.
be interesting. Whoa. Unless it's you have to, wait, let's see here. Oh, I see what you, fuck.
Do they want us to jump down from up there, or maybe?
Nope.
I can't even dismount here.
Oh! I got it. You have to really cheese it a bit.
From what? Starting where?
Okay, your chocobo or whatever.
Okay, I finally got off the chocobo.
Try to line it up. Like how to where, it's gonna sound wrong. Your chocobo is straddling this thing to where it will, and try to get it, maneuver it to where it will actually, like, stop flying and, like, land, and then you're here.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Not lookout.
Nope, not rally. Alright, back to Google then.
No. Man.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh god. Fuck yeah.
It's /me. For some fucking reason.
At me. That's obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh, I think I understand why. Because we're standing on the tip of a spear that killed a dragon, so you're standing on the tip of the spear like, I did that! It was me! Look what I did! At least I think that's what it's supposed to be. New job at 8 in the morning, Larson? I think you should quit.
Wait. There's an 8 in the morning?
I thought that was when I'm still trying to fall asleep.
Right. That's not a thing that you're up in.
There's the thing.
You're up until.
Oop.
You're up until.
Oh,
It's
the thing.
fine.
Yep, Troubadour is correct.
So, another ability I got, Sidewinder. That's what that
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
attack was.
That one has a pretty short recast too, so you end up using that one kind of a lot. As I recall. I haven't played Bard much longer after getting that ability, but okay, now we go east for the other quest assist. Noink. They really got their money's worth out of this map, though, didn't they?
Yeah.
And this song. Oh, there's another hunt.
Yep.
We're being hunted by rubber bands. Packing lunch? What the fuck? You know what? Get a job at a restaurant. You'll never have to bring your own lunch ever again.
Mm.
Oh, these guys are having problems with Dominiac too.
Yep.
Bring down the system. Fight the man. Homie, don't play that. Larson, I want some spin chicken now. Yummy.
Spinkin'.
Yep, don't like that.
You're just angry that I thought of it first.
Kai's so high now, she's coming at us from another dimension.
Oh, so these two ladies are totally roommates.
Air quotes,
Yes, roommates. That's what we'll call it.
Yep.
Ladies.
100% roommates.
Mm-hmm.
Roommate. Yes, we have an emote for that.
We're saying they're gay.
This looks so goofy.
Yep.
Why does that pose work so well?
Because
Mm-hmm.
Like, idle pose looks amazing with that.
It is very good. Also, Larson, I knew that your Google browsing history would look like that.
Jesus. That's amazing.
Alright, shall we hand in some quests and call it a day?
Sure, we can do that. I see how it is though. As soon as shit gets weird with the music bullshit, it's time to call it. It has nothing to do with that it's 7 o'clock.
Yes, because you've only been doing this music stuff just now. You haven't been doing it all night or anything.
True. I'm trying not to be super obnoxious about it though.
That's fair.
that was a sound.
God, I wish I was recording that.
That was actually kind of adorable.
Personally, I'm enjoying this music that sounds like it's coming from another dimension that's trapped between radio waves.
Oh my god!
Trapeze artist with diarrhea shits on 23 people.
Oh dear.
Wow. Somebody should have called in sick that day. Instead of one person calling in sick, now 23 people are calling in sick.
Oh dear. Woo!
I like it. The many voices of this instrument. Oh.
Brilliant, though potentially problematic joke.
Uh-oh.
Not in the traditionally problematic way, though. This is actually kind of funny. So, you know, for years, Blue Man Group did advertising for Intel. They're like the only reason the 3s and 4s sold. So these days, AMD is really just kicking Intel's ass without even trying. Like, they're absolutely kicking Intel's ass. So I was thinking it would be really cool if they got Blue Man Group to do advertising for AMD, but have one of them with their face kind of rushedly painted red, and the other two looking slightly uncomfortable at this concept.
As soon as you said red, I'm like, actually, no, as soon as you said AMD, I was like, I think I know where this is going.
Okay.
It's like, is it racist for a blue person to paint their face red?
Good question. But yeah, in my mind, I'm like, if they did AMD, they'd have to paint themselves red instead of I see.
Like I said, it's low-key offensive, but it's done in a way that is honestly, I think it's done in a way to show people who feel that honestly
I have a glowy alert.
are worth
Yay.
laughing about. You know? I think it does that very well.
Yeah.
So it manages to be offensive, funny because it's offensive. I needed to not be clicked on that. But still manage to hopefully send a message to somebody who's actually paying attention that if you feel this way seriously, this is not the right way to feel. I'm one of those people. I'm weird. I think offensive humor can be used to teach people how to not be offensive people.
Potentially. I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure it's possible.
Well, why would we be laughing at it unless it was something that was absolutely laughable?
Yeah, true.
If it's laughable, then it's not something to strive for. Unless it's in the laughable sense, in a way that's funny. So the idea is if you make them the butt of the joke, they will want to not be the butt of that joke.
True.
Of course, it's something that usually only works on a generation coming to be rather than a generation that's already set, because you can sort of shame them into learning the error of their ways. Older people, it's a lot harder to do. Just because...
Yeah, we're stubborn fuckers.
It for some reason, someone's age makes them more stubborn because they feel like the only thing that exists of them being like the younger generation anymore can only exist if they fiercely fight for it, no matter how wrong it was. I don't think they're genuinely... I don't think they actually have merit in them feeling this way. It's just they're holding on to it because they think that's who they are. It's the only way that they exist anymore in this new generation is if they hold on to everything.
Which is ironic,
really
because I feel like
lonely.
it's maybe more the opposite, you know? The more you do that, I think the more you're not really real anymore.
Yeah.
But that probably is how they feel subconsciously, at least.
I feel like it's got to be very lonely, you know, suddenly being on the violent minority to believe something, because everyone else very, very quickly realized, hey, this isn't okay. And now they're expecting you, who's been that way your entire life, to just not be that way because some kid told you it was offensive. I kind of get it.
That's probably
like,
more what it is. It's probably been more that on the conscious level. Yeah.
Like, I get it. I'm not saying it's right, but I definitely get it.
Can kind of see their thought on it in a way. Yeah.
I guess the best thing that we can do to prevent that kind of thought is to just remind the older generation that they have a lot more to give than the things that were hateful. They had a lot of good too, and they should focus on the good things they did.
For sure. Yeah.
Not every part of every generation is good. Not every part of every generation is bad, but you let go of the bad in favor of the good.
Oh, hey, guess who's playing Tarkov today?
Would it be Shu?
A particularly iconic Shu, yes. What is Omori? I do not know. what
It's a
his
kind of
name
eel.
is. No.
It's
That is not the right word.
You asked me what Amore was.
It's.
I did not.
You did.
I'm trying to remember, but it's one of those games that you like the gameplay changes based on what like decisions you make in the game.
Oh, it's one of those graphic
And
novel decision-making kind of dealies.
it can either
Okay.
go really good or really bad.
Well, a human I am fond of is playing that, so we might raid her. Also, another human I like is playing something called... I don't know what the fuck this is, by the way. But...
That sounds like an interesting game. I'm into it.
It has caused this person to use Facecam for the first time ever, however, while dressed up as Tingle from Legend of Zelda.
Oh god.
Because... because his stream title is Birthday Stream, I am now as old as Tingle. So he's cosplaying Tingle. I've never seen his face before. That real face and not a cartoon face. You know what?
But
I think this needs to be rewarded. We're rating Dan Jones.
Okay.
He is playing a game called, and I quote, I'm not making this up, Freshly Picked Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
Oh no! Oh no!
Whatever the fuck that is. I'm looking at it and I still don't know what the fuck it is. But we're gonna rate it.
That makes my butthole tingle in uncomfortable ways. I don't like that.
Cool, let's go watch it and not like it more up close. Alright, thanks for hanging out today. Shall we do it again tomorrow?
Yep.
So far, so good.
Alright, excellent. See y'all then, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, Coop, I'll work harder. Hello, Krendar. Thank you for the raid. Where's my little Ratty gone to? Ratty, where you hiding? Sorry, I'm a bit busy and I would love to talk. We're playing Tingle's freshly picked Rosy Rupee Land. It is a game. What does he want? Love my job.